Hey, we got
Oh,
some NBA playoffs. We got some
man.
NHL playoffs, and we got a little bit of the wrestling. Let's go.
And it will continue to be pushed around.
Who I think the three best offensive linemen.
Are we talking head coach? Are we talking GM?
Big shout out to homeboy JT Tracy.
They haven't beat anybody good.
We don't buy jerseys anymore because
I'm Green Bay, so I hate both of them.
That's really makes. Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Tuesday. We are live on the Real Fresh channel. Also on Facebook via College Sportscast. Make sure you guys are over there as well. It's time Fresh and Big Luke. What's up, man?
How are you?
Oh, pretty good, man. Just looking into some playoffs, like you were saying, man. Some play-ins. Honestly, like, just off the top, before we get into it, the play-in is the dumbest thing I ever heard of. All right.
I was gonna shoot off about it too. I actually
well,
kind of hate it.
All right. Well, let's do this then. Let me pull up let's do the trademark zoom in.
You have everything there because I get notes, but I might just go off your notes.
I got a lot anyway.
Yeah, you get notes put out. You got graphics for the screen. I never asked you.
Graphics. I got all the notes and all the different situations.
All right,
and
let's
stuff
get my trusty notes open.
all right. Let's start with what is going on here with my freaking keyboard. We're gonna start with the NBA play-in.
Yeah.
All right, my keyboard is going crazy. Oh, my number lock came off. That's fine.
The number lock, everything's what a mess.
Oh man, good start. NBA play-in, man. I think there's maybe one game already started, so let's just get into that one first. I was thinking.
Quick, I didn't see anything yet on it.
All right, well, maybe I'll look it up as we're talking here. I wrote down these odds as of 7:30 Eastern, so like half an hour ago. And I just want to plug our betting partner, BetUS, 125% deposit bonus, 3 times, baby. Use our link below to support your boys. All right, back to the NBA play-in.
Bet us in Canada, though.
Bet us, yeah. If you're Canadian, it's called Bet Us. Yeah, right. They are kind of worldwide, so it's just their name. All right, Hawks and Magic. I think this is the one underway. Before the game, the Hawks money line was plus 165, and the Magic were minus 200 with a 5-point spread. I don't like any of those teams, so I just stayed away from that. Did you have a better take than that?
Yeah, you know what? All these don't tell me the score though. I'm trying not to look at it myself. I have a ball game on right now. Baseball game. Yeah, because I got to talk about it. It's a one and done. Yeah, so Magic and the Hawks. I think these are two mediocre teams. Do you know what? I think Paolo Banchero in my eyes rivals Trae Young pretty easily right now. I don't really like the Hawks lineup outside of Trae Young. I'm not a huge fan of it. But I do think the Magic, like on paper, I think they're a better team. I'm going to pick the Magic to win and get that 7th seed. I'm going to go with the Magic to win. I think they're my eyes. I like that team more. It's a 1-game scenario, so anything's possible. But I'm going Magic to get that 7th seed.
All right. I would have before as well, and it's not that hot of a take, minus 200 favorite. Now, are you ready for the score?
Yeah, what is it right now?
Well, right now we are about halfway through the second quarter. It is 45-28 Magic.
Okay, I'm brilliant then.
45-28 Magic.
For the record, everybody out there, I did not know the score. I just think the Magic are a better team.
Oh, that's fair enough, man. It's a believable take.
It's pretty believable. I don't like any of these teams play-ins.
I feel you, but I am kind of still a Steph fan. The Golden State Warriors are huge money line favorites, minus 315 over the Grizzlies, who you could have got that juice on the Grizzlies at plus 258. For me, I'm not liking any of those lines. I probably would go with the Warriors -7 at the -110. But you tell me.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think the Warriors. It is one game, so like I said just 3 seconds ago, it's hard to say with one game. But if I had to pick one team to win, it would be the Warriors, who have a majority of guys with a lot of playoff experience there. A handful of them anyway from the previous teams. And Steph Curry's one of them. They're all right. They're not wonderful. The Grizzlies. I just think. I don't dislike the Grizzlies, and I said that a couple weeks ago when we were talking about the recent firing and that. But
same regular season, surprisingly.
Yeah, partially because of that, and that basically is it. I can see Curry and the boys taking it and stealing that 7th seed just based on Curry stepping up and being the guy that he can be, especially in the playoffs, and he's shown that time and time again what he can do. And it's not a great team. I don't think they're a threat to do anything, but I think it's the Grizzlies, who in my eyes are, a good team too at best. They're not a championship threat.
At best.
Yeah. Warriors take the 7th seed. Curry goes off.
I'm right there, man, and hopefully people can jump on that betting link below to get that, man. Maybe that 3-pointer parlay type thing is going to look good. The Warriors are 71.7% favorites, so I mean, yeah, it's hard to knock that one as well. Oh, Mess Curry. Dude, everyone's coming in. What's up, JC? What's up, Beach?
What's up? Hey, how's everybody?
Everyone, go follow both of these YouTubes. They both have so much to offer. Go check them out.
Yeah, good stuff. Definitely good stuff.
All right, I forget where we were. Are we going to the Bulls here?
Okay, so let's go back to the East and we'll do the Bulls Heat game.
Okay, yeah, Bulls Heat. Pretty close to a pick'em there last time I checked. Talked me off the ledge, but at a pick'em, it's screaming Heat for me.
Yeah, me too. One game. I'm not gonna say it again, but one game. But in terms of rosters, I do like. Is Tyler Herro is your best player? Probably. I'm not so sold on that for the Heat, but I'm not sold on the Bulls yet. I think the Bulls are up and coming. I think they made some good moves, but I don't think they're as good a team. I'm with the Heat in this one.
I'm with the Heat, man. They got Lowry over there too, man.
Yeah, it's so now we got to get into say the Heat win. And then we got the Hawks. For me, the Hawks playing the Heat for that 8th seed.
Right.
Yeah. I know it's annoying. I hate the setup. I hate the setup of the play-in.
Go off on it, man, because, as a casual follower, it is, not even worth looking at.
No, it's not as clear-cut as it should be. It doesn't make any sense. It's essentially 3 games to figure out the 7th and the 8th seed.
Right.
I don't necessarily like it really at all, especially with the caliber of teams this year. I know the West is a little stronger than the East for sure, 100% better. But it's just too – now, I know it's fairly straightforward, but it's to the casual fan, it's kind of confusing and annoying.
It's more like it seems pointlessly forced.
Do you think there would be a better way to do it? Just to make up a little – they're trying to make a little drama before the playoffs for that 7th and 8th seed, but nobody really gives a shit. Yeah, I know. Why don't you just – if you're 9th and you're a game out, why don't you just try to get the 8th seed, right? You know what I mean? I don't really get it.
Drama out of the regular season.
And this isn't the same, but that – the in-season tournament, I really like because the players get up for that. It's kind of cool to have a little champion during the season, a little half champion anyway, in my eyes.
I like that more than the other.
Yeah. But the play-in thing, I'm not a huge fan of. We'll go with it because it's happening in the NBA right now, but it's not my idea of.
Has any play-in team ever done any serious damage?
No, well, there's only been play-ins for so many years. No, not really.
Yeah,
I don't get it. If it, there's got to be a better idea. Off the top of my head, I don't have one, but I just think it's kind of
1 to 8, maybe.
Kind of silly. Just go typical 1 to 8. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Like, why do we have to have 10? Where did 10 come from?
Well, it's not really 10 technically, even though it is, because this is a regular season, right?
It's
Like it doesn't count towards your regular season stats or anything. So it kind of is 10 in a lot of ways, but why not just the 8? Honestly, why not just the 8? And if you want to, and especially one game is tricky. In like same with the baseball game, you could be the best team in the world by a mile. Your pitcher has an off night in that one game, you're done, right?
Is this kind of like the wild card in MLB?
It's kind of what they're trying to do. Yeah. That's my take on it.
It kind of makes sense now that you put it in layman's term for me.
Yeah, but it's still like so. The loser of the 7 and 8 seed game gets to play the winner of the 9 and 10. Like it's just a little too
much
silly. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
But yeah.
So we're doing Hawks and Heat. We might as well finish up the East.
Hawks and Heat. Yeah, go ahead.
If we both had the Magic to win, so we do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they are winning. We're brilliant. Hawks and Heat. In this one, the best player on the court for other team is Trae Young. But I don't like.
I believe you, but I don't know if I believe you.
Yeah, no, he's good, man. But I can't bet against the Heat against the Hawks. I think the Heat can win this. I think they still have guys who have depth in the playoffs, who play deep into the playoffs, I guess. I mean, I know I kind of just crapped on Tyler Herro as the best player, which he kind of probably is. Had to buy Wiggins, right? You know, but it's still, I think, from top to bottom, a better team than the Hawks. And so I would pick the Heat. So I think 7 is going to be the Magic, and 8 is going to be the Heat.
I agree.
And then we can start the real playoffs.
Did we skip over the Kings and the Mavericks? We must have. Skipping it.
No, we didn't get there yet.
All right. Well, it's my last note, so it threw me off. Yeah. Kings.
So are you in agreement on the Magic and the Heat?
I am actually in agreement with that. Yeah. I thought you were going Hawks for a second. No, I am in agreement.
I'm just going with the two best teams there.
Yeah.
Out of those 4 in the East, right?
It's the most I find in the wild card of MLB, they actually have potential to do real damage, where here it just feels like pity games to some shitty markets.
Actually, fair enough. I like that. That's a good way to put it, because there's fewer teams still making the playoffs in MLB, right? And I think with fewer teams, even if you're the lowest seed, we'll call it, you still have a chance to beat the best, right?
Oh yeah.
Who happen to be in the playoffs, right? So I hear you. I'm with you on that. I just feel like it's almost for nothing, because they're going to bow out to number 7 and number 8 are mostly going to bow out to number 1 and number 2, right? So
yeah,
it's basketball. There's not the same parity as baseball. With like, if you're a dominant team, you might lose. You know, like the Bulls team, the Jordan Bulls teams, the Curry teams, you lose maybe 10 games in a year, right? But in Major League Baseball, I know they play 162. You're still going to lose, even if you're amazing, 60 games. So it can happen that you lose a few in a row, right? Harder in basketball.
Yeah, for sure, man. And in NBA, if you can just pay the top couple people, right? If they just pay the top couple people, 2 out of 5 is a lot more dangerous than 2 out of, what's a baseball, 25? You know what I mean? It's a lot more percentage of an impact on the team.
Yeah, and how often you can't put a baseball. I just spit on the screen. You can't put a baseball bat in say Aaron Judge's hands every time up.
Bat.
But you can put the basketball. You can put the basketball in Jordan hands every Bulls possession. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like that's up there. All right, let's go to Kings Mavericks. We're glitchy.
Yeah, start to, man. We had a good start. Mavericks Kings, man. So the Kings are favored money line minus 185. Kings are favorites, right? Minus 185. Mavericks have the juice at plus 159. I mean, do the Mavericks even want to play this game?
Yeah. It's a little different for me, but I kind of go Kings in this one. I don't dislike that roster's kind of good. Like I know they're not championship builder or anything, but like the deadline trades and who they acquired in the offseason and who they already had there, even though minus De'Aaron Fox, that's not a bad team. I'm going to go Kings in this one. I actually, the Mavericks are a good. All teams are banged up, but the Mavericks have lost a couple guys who are big parts of that team. Who have been injured on and off, right? Some guys, which is really the nucleus of the team, is the big guys now without Luka there. I'm going Kings.
Same.
So I guess we got Warriors in the 7th spot and Kings in the 8th, and that makes sense to me. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, same, man.
You're glitchy.
Oh no! Let's cut to the commercial break.
It's not my fault.
We'll be right back. It is your fault. It's all your fault.
Dubby. In the morning. Dubby. In the evening. Dubby. Supper time. Dubby. Free from sugar, fillers, jitters, and all that BS.
Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
Dubby.
Prime time. Anytime's the right time.
Dubby.
Down to so fine. So fine, so fine, so fine.
Dubby. Free from sugar, fillers. Dubby.
Yo, Dubby,
that was quick.
I was hoping it might sync back up or something.
It might. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to get that piece of hair down. I can't do it.
Are we ready for NHL?
Well, hold on. Not quite yet. So we're just doing the Magic in the 7th. And so we're done. So we got Warriors in the 7th seed and Kings in the 8th, and then Magic and Heat in the 7th and 8th in the East.
And I'm in agreement.
That seems right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then I'll touch on the first round next week
of the NBA. Gotcha. All right. Let's do first round NHL.
Let's do it.
All right. And you heard me pretty quick there. That's a good sign. All right.
That's a good
Once again, guys, if you guys choose to gamble, support your boys. The link is in the description. Plus 125% deposit bonus 3 times. Hit it up. NHL. So it looks like we have 7 teams on each side, each conference, and then there's after that. We're looking at the last team and maybe some jockeying of position. I have the notes with the East first. Do you want me to kind of go who's locked in and who's in the hunt?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good, man.
All right. So locked in are the Maple Leafs fighting for position, Lightning fighting for position. Also locked in is the Panthers, Capitals, Hurricanes, Senators, and Devils. Yeah. So they're all in. So it's basically in the East, it's going to be the Canadiens or the Blue Jackets. We will do our pick in a minute. I kind of have that set up for us here. So I'll just keep going and do the same thing on the West. All of these are locked in position here. Jets, Stars, Avalanche, Golden Knights, Kings, Oilers. So we are looking at the Wild, Big Luke's Blues, and the Calgary Flames. So I've got the first round set up. So let's go through it. Eastern Conference. It's going to be the Senators versus either the Leafs or the Lightning. What are you thinking there, man?
Yeah, man. Congrats to the Senators for getting back to playoffs after a few years. But
that's crazy. I didn't see that coming.
I maybe I did a little bit with Forsberg as their goalie or Ullmark as their goalie. I feel like they're going to be better with him when they scabbed him from Boston. But here's the thing: we get the Leafs in another 100-point season. They're looking pretty going into the playoffs, but they're the Leafs. Honestly, they shit the bed in the playoffs so much. But do you know what? I'm going to say this. I think they're going to win the series. I think they're a better team. I don't think they have the goaltending advantage, but I'm going to go with the Leafs to get this done. I'm probably calling a second round exit, no matter who it is, but it's just because they're the Leafs. Yeah. But I think the Leafs should be able to get this done. So I'm going Leafs. I know that every year it's the same thing. It's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it's broke. Like the playoffs are broke, right?
Yeah, it's not working at top tier level.
No, guys, put together a better team in the playoffs. So I think they're going to win this series, and Leafs fans will be happy, and then they'll probably bow out after that. But Leafs over the Sens.
I'm with you, man. As far as the Leafs or the Lightning making it to this top seed, I believe the Leafs only need 1 point, either lost from the Lightning or winning themselves. So It's pretty much going to be the Leafs. Leafs, Senators, like you said, man, the Leafs have had the same troubles year over year. Too much money on the high end and losing to teams like the Lightning, the Panthers, really struggling to get through. I think the Senators are a kind of a breath of fresh air for the Maple Leafs. I think they should. The only reason, like I said, the Leafs have fallen off the cliff before, but this should be something new, something fresh. They should be able to do this in 5 or 6 games.
I would hope.
All right.
But you never know.
Yeah, exactly. So if we're correct about that, then it would leave the Lightning to take on the Panthers, man. I am a Panthers rider, man. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm a Panthers rider, but the Lightning kind of fell on. They were under the radar this year. I think that Lightning team is actually they're kind of an afterthought now. But we forgot they were champs not that long ago. And there's a lot of their roster that carried over. I know some major changes have happened. But I like that team on paper. I do. It's just unfortunate they're playing the Panthers. I think the Panthers are built to potentially do it again. I'm not saying they are going to do that, but you can't bet against the defending champs, right? Yeah, you can't bet against defending champs. On offense, on defense. They have depth, and we know their goaltending situation. Don't get me wrong, Vasilevsky for the Lightning is a beast, but I'm just going Panthers in this one. I think I would love to see the Lightning win. I would love to see the Lightning win this. I actually really like the Lightning. I like that makeup of that team. I just don't think it's a good matchup.
Got enough to make it entertaining, I think.
Yeah, but Panthers are winning this one.
So then these matchups, I believe, are locked. The Capitals, my apologies. The Capitals are locked. They will take on either the Canadians or the Blue Jackets.
Go Habs, go. Even though I wouldn't mind the Blue Jackets getting in either.
I feel like the Blue Jackets are such a bad organization that it has to be Montreal. But what do you think?
Yeah, I want it to be the Habs. Let's pretend it's the Habs.
Me too, yeah.
And if it's the Habs or the Blue Jackets, I don't think either of them are beating the Capitals. Capitals are decent, especially with Logan Thompson playing the way he is in nets. And obviously, the boys are coming off the high of Obi taking the goal lead all time, right? And it's a good team. It's a pretty good team, and especially with the addition of Logan Thompson, or this how much he stepped up, I guess I should say.
Yeah, emergent.
I don't think either the Habs or the Blue Jackets will beat the Capitals. So I'm thinking the Capitals either way.
I 100% agree, and I just gotta say the Capitals are.
I don't want to be the Habs. I really like this Habs team.
Oh, I do too. I agree. The Capitals are a sneaky number one, as I was gonna say, man. Like, it was all about that record. That number one seed, it kind of was news.
Yeah. It's big, and I think this is an easy take for them. Like they're going to the second round in my eyes. So
yeah, same. All right, let's go Hurricanes Devils, man. I think this actually is going to be a pretty good series. I am going to lean on the Hurricanes personally, but why don't you break it down better than that?
Yeah. No, I'm just going Hurricanes too. I actually had a tough time breaking this down because I actually like the Devils. I thought they underachieved a little bit this year, but I think they're both teams are built pretty well for the playoffs. But I'm going to go Hurricanes because of not a ton of playoff experience, but they have enough, and they've been there before. Basically, this whole nucleus, and I'm just going Hurricanes. But I was flip flopping on this one a little bit because I actually like the Devils. But I'm going Hurricanes. Hurricanes probably could be 7 games, honestly.
I think the Hurricanes are going to kind of beat up on them a little bit. That's just what I see.
Yeah. No, I just have a soft spot for the Devils, so I think this is my own personal thing, right? But
I think the Devils have a soft spot. You know what I'm saying?
I like dude.
Welcome in, Christian. What's up, man?
Who's in there? I missed that. Christian Mika.
Welcome in.
Hey, Christian, how are you?
All right. So we're both with
that's a tough one. That's a tougher one. Yeah. But I Leafs, Panthers, Caps, Hurricanes.
I'm with you, but I like the Hurricanes a little bit more than you would think. But we're all picking the same series there. Let's go over to the other side, man. The Dirty West. The Jets could face any of 3 teams right now: the Blues, the Wild, or the Flames. You're gonna have a better eye on this as a Blues fan, so break that down for a second.
Yeah, Blues are rolling. I know they have an older defense outside of Broberg, basically. But guess what? It's playing okay. That offense, they're rolling a few lines really well. I like the youth on that offense. I can't ever bet against Bennington in Nets. He won a Stanley Cup championship for us, so I'm never going to bet against him. And we have the best backup in the league in Joe Hofer. But against let's say it is the Blues. Let's say it is the Blues out of those 3 teams. And let's say it's the other. Let's put the other 2 teams in there too, who could potentially get that seed. I picked the Jets against any of them. So, sorry, Blues. I don't think they're there yet. Jets are the President's Cup champions for a reason. The President's Trophy champions for a reason, because they have Connor Hellebuyck and a sweet team in front of them. I'm gonna go Jets over any of those 3 teams. So Jets get into the second round. They're just too good. Too good.
I agree with that point, 100%. I'm going to take the Jets over any team. I would personally probably pick the Wild to be the team that makes it. They only need to get a 1 point over the Ducks, or if the Blues lose to Utah.
They're not gonna.
Or if the Flames lose to the Golden Knights.
To get that 8?
Yeah, you need the Wild will clinch with the Wild will clinch with 1 point over the Ducks, or the Blues lost to Utah, or the Flames lose to Golden Knights.
I didn't know about that Flames one. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's sticky
but
there.
Still, it doesn't change my pick for that slot, right? For that.
You win. There you go. You know?
You're playing the Jets.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
Now, see, here's where you could be right, because all the Blues need to do is beat Utah, and that's it.
Yeah. And that's what I'm thinking, because I think the Blues are much better than Utah.
Yeah, I would agree, man. Utah is not that great.
Yeah, I like a couple young guys they got. I really do, but they're not there yet. I like their owner.
Okay.
a tech guy, mid-40s tech guy. He's kind of like throwing money at them. He's kind of into it. So I appreciate that, right? But a couple good players here to build around, but they're not there yet, in my eyes. So the Blues are a better team.
Flames are pretty much just I'm going to rule them out.
I think the Flames are definitely the weak link of all those teams for sure.
But either way, Blues Wild. The Blues have a pretty good chance. They are in control, so you might be right there.
Yeah. Geez. And I know it's one game, and we talked about this in the NBA, but you're going to go Blues over the Utah.
Yeah,
Hockey Club,
they have less. Their sentence is short. Win in,
Yeah, when it's done. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's no this and that or this. You know what I mean? That they have the most control of the situation.
Yeah. I love that they have their own control too. I did not know about that. I didn't know about that Flames. I didn't know about that Flames. If they lose to the Golden Knights, I didn't actually see that scenario. I did see that scenario probably.
The Flames would need Utah to beat the Blues and the Ducks to beat the Wild.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. That's what. Okay. I didn't know it was both those scenarios. All right. Yeah. Cool. That's not happening.
Long shot.
Yeah. Long shot. Blues controlling their own destiny is fine with me.
And you actually convinced me to switch. I'm going to go Blues too.
Yeah. Fair enough. By the way, the Jays are up 6-1 over the Braves.
Ooh, we had some offense today.
I think somebody just hit a 3-run homer.
A home run?
I think. Yeah, I know it's weird to say. It's like us hitting a home run. Is it burp? But
probably Miles Straw again. What?
Yeah, Miles Straw. There are 3 career home runs. He's out home running everybody on the team. I think Santander got one. I think Santander
has more home runs than the guy that we're paying $500 million.
Vladdy? Yeah. Yeah. I think Santander got it. Yeah. Hey, it's all right. Early. I'm good. Okay. It'll come.
This next one, I believe, is locked in. The Stars and Avalanche. And this is the series of the round. I don't know how to word that, but I'm looking forward to this, man. And I'm going to lean Avalanche, but I don't know for sure. So see if you can convince me again.
I like the Avalanche in that, in terms of what they did leading up to the trade deadline, and that they made their team better. They really did, because they were kind of floundering a little bit, and they made moves to make their team better.
Stars are good too, man.
I'm picking the Stars. I really like Jake Ottinger, and I like the lineup. I like the mix of youth and veterans on that lineup, and I think they're going to be back and better than last year. And Jason Robertson, I expect him to keep going this way. He had a slow start to the season, but I think he's kind of figuring it out a little bit. But I think in the playoffs we'll see him step up. I like the Stars team. I like the makeup of the team, and I said that last year. And it's, for the most part, outside of a couple people, the same team. So I'm picking the Stars. I think the Avs made it closer with their deadline moves and stuff like that, but I'm going Stars. I just think they are a little more built for the playoffs in 2025. I'll say that.
Yeah, man, that's valid.
And Ottinger's the beast. I really like Ottinger.
Let's go with something different, so we're not all on the same board. I'll stick with the Avalanche on this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
So the next one is a bit of a gimmick here as well. The Golden Knights will take on either the Wild, the Blues, or the Flames.
Yeah.
And again, I like Golden Knights, I suppose, in any of those situations.
Oh, Golden Knights are built really well. They have depth at defense. They have solid goaltending they managed to find every year. Their forwards, they get a lot of size. The Golden Knights are built for the playoffs. I think over the Blues aren't there yet. The Wild aren't quite there. And
the Flames shouldn't even be near
this. Are not even consideration in my eyes. That Golden Knights team is solid year in and year out. And I think it kind of starts with their defense in a lot of ways. And here we are again. They're going to win that series. Whoever they face, which is probably not going to be the Flames, they're going to win.
Golden Knight is what Utah tried to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what? They might get there, but it's not going to be right away. Like the Nets.
That's what I'm saying. Las Vegas was first
right
year
away.
they were going deep, weren't they?
Yeah, they were right out of the gates. They were a stud team, and here's the thing too. Credit to them. They made moves when they had to, and they like subtly rebuilt that team. And they've had a few different goalies in there too, and it's still a good team every year. And I think they're just well built, and I think they're really built for the playoffs. And I think the Golden Knights are going to thrash whoever they play.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have the same feeling? Like if I'm out in the world and I see someone in a Golden Knights hat, I'm just like, what the hell are you doing?
Unless they're from Las Vegas or like a 14-year-old kid.
Okay.
I get when you're young jumping on the bandwagon. And if you're from Las Vegas, you might be a fan. But if you're an adult, piss off.
Okay. Good, valid exceptions. I will jump on those exceptions. But
if you're 35 and you're wearing a Golden Knights hat,
if you have gray hair and you're not from Las Vegas,
gray hair,
you were
like me wearing a Golden Knights hat.
Who was your favorite team like 5 years ago? Because it wasn't them. Like who?
Yeah. Fair enough. That's what I was thinking, right? Like I've been sticking with my Blues since I started watching hockey.
Yeah,
and
I will admit, I jumped on the Red Wings as a gullible kid in the early 2000s. You know what I mean?
But guess what? That made sense at that time.
Iserman, you know.
Yeah. You had Datsuk, sweet team. Yeah, sweet team.
Zetterberg is Betterberg. Oh. Anyway.
Zetterberg was arguably the best player in the league for a year or two.
Man, my favorite player of all time is after Datsuk, it's probably Chris Osgood.
Yeah, Chris Osgood was amazing. He should. Did he get in the Hall of Fame? He deserves consideration if he's not in.
I'm not sure. He does the Red Wings broadcasts.
Yeah, he deserves to have a look because his numbers, like he was super, super solid. And
I was a mark for Red Wing goalies. Like my next favorite player was Jimmy Howard, and then when Mrazek came around and kicked out Howard, I was so angry.
Yeah, Jimmy Howard was your guy.
Now Mrazek's back around.
Well, Jimmy Howard just kind of plummeted. He just fell off the face of the earth. If you're gonna have a goal,
man, they didn't give him enough leash. I don't think.
I thought he was going to be a star for years to come, and then he just kind of fell off the face of the earth.
He was a star for years.
Anyway. Well, a number of years, yeah. I thought he was going to be forever. Yeah. Who do we got? What's this matchup? I didn't even notice this.
Yeah, and I believe this is a rematch from last year's first round, was it?
It's I think first round in the past 2 years, wasn't it?
Oh, all right. Oilers Kings. I didn't. I'm gonna go Oilers again, man. They've got that high end talent. It could go either way, but give me the best player.
Nope. I'm going Darcy Kemper and the Kings. I think Darcy.
I am getting the soundboard back next week, man. I'm missing.
Yeah, you need it. I like the makeup of this team. Like Byfield and Crew. I just went with Byfield. Like it's a decent team. Can't be like it's solid and kind of under the radar. And you got a great leader in Kopitar. But Darcy Kemper, the goaltender, I think is going to be the difference. I see the Kings winning the series.
You're going with the Kings, man. All right. What's up, man? Oh, we did that first half.
Oh shit! Sorry, bud. Yeah.
Catch the replay.
Yeah, honestly, tell all your friends. Just watch.
Tell all your friends, baby. First half of this episode.
Watch it all on separate laptops and phones.
Subscribe for 99 cents to the Real Fresh channel or College Sportscast. It's 99 cents.
College Sportscast. Where's Brad? He didn't butt in yet.
That was him who said that.
We need a weekly Brad. We'll call it the Brad Minute or something. Yeah. And just like, hey, what's up?
All right. So our two differences are going to be the Avalanche and the Oilers for me.
Yeah.
But that's
okay.
it.
Do you know what? I have that marked down, so we'll revisit this.
Do you have the NBA results written down?
The NBA results?
Like what we chose?
Yeah, we all chose the same.
Do you want to 30 seconds summarize it for Brad?
Oh, for Brad right now?
Yeah,
okay. We got hold on, Brad. I'm under pressure. So we got the Warriors in the 7th seed, and we have the Kings making the 8th seed. And in the that's in the West, and then in the East we have the Magic winning the 7th seed, and then the Heat winning the 8th seed in the play-in.
There you go.
Okay, I got a few questions for you, and then we'll get going. It'll take 3 minutes.
Is this your WrestleMania questions?
Yeah, this is WrestleMania questions because I want to ask you.
Oh yeah.
All right. Nothing hard, and you got this. You know what you're talking about here. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Deep breath. Biggest surprise of the night.
Yes, they do, Brad. Biggest surprise of the night is going. Biggest surprise of the night. That is a good question.
Either night. Sorry, I mean either night because it's 2 nights.
Yeah. I think the biggest surprise of the night is going to be when Paul Heyman chooses Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins wins the triple threat with the help of Paul Heyman.
Oh, big news there.
Is it?
And could be right. It could be right. All right. Most predictable part of the night. Either night. I should have worded that better.
Most predictable part of the night. That is a good one.
Like an easy win. Who you thought was going to win. And
I'm going to go with the women's tag match. Liv and Raquel will beat Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria is the current women's intercontinental champion, and for some reason they have her in a tag team championship match at WrestleMania. She is she is the. I actually wrote an article on, I think, on Stadium Rank. Go check it out. She is the first and only intercontinental champion for the women, and you're not going to showcase her in a singles match at WrestleMania? That's totally bonkers.
I don't get that booking either. I'm with you on that one. Just 2 more quick ones. Match of either night. Best match of either night.
Best match of either night. Well, the triple threat's going to be the best story.
Yeah.
The best cinema.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I think the best, if you're old school like me, or if you want the best in-ring action, it might be that intercontinental match, the men's with the 4 of them.
Yeah. Do you know what? Good call. I'm cool with that. I think that's not what I would pick for you, but anyway.
Well, I'm going off the dome. So what were you thinking?
No. I think that's fair. I just we'll get into it. We only got so much time here.
Oh yeah, we'll Jey Uso, yeah.
I'm stepping in really close. What match are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I am looking forward to seeing Gunther beat the living hell out of Jey Uso, because but Jey Uso's going to beat him, and
Jey Uso's really going to win. You know that, right?
I think Gunther will come back in a few weeks and take it back. I think maybe he just has some PTO. And I think Jey Uso goes on one of the most boring babyface runs of all time.
Yeah, I'm with you. Jey Uso is probably going to get it done, but Gunther is so good. Yeah, I hear you. I'm with you. Okay, that was all my questions.
Most of Jey Uso's match, all I want, it's not that much. I want you to look like you're exhausted at the end of the match. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, he doesn't sell like that.
And, well, the guys I like, even if they're, maybe I'm a mark, but I feel like they honestly exerted themselves to that point. You know what I mean? Your Sheamuses, your Gunthers.
They look like they were through it. Yeah, they look like
all those European guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. That's fair. That's all my questions on that, man. But it's gonna be good. Good couple nights.
Oh yeah, man.
For sure. I know WrestleMania is so good. It really is.
Oh yeah.
Even if it sucks, it's actually really good.
I kind of miss when it was one night, and then NXT was good still, and it was on the Saturday night. That was prom.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah.
That's all I got, man. Did you have anything before we go?
No, not really. I kind of liked the show, actually. It was kind of fun to go through.
Yeah, man. It was awesome. Let's do some plugs.
Thanks, Brad. Right. Sorry, Brad.
Oh, we're good. So subscribe, the Real Fresh channel on YouTube, College Sportscast on Facebook. Check out stadiumrant.com for all the best sports writers, and somehow I'm on there as well. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace, man.
Peace.
And will continue to be pushed around.
Who I think the three best offensive linemen.
Are we talking head coach? Are we talking GM?
Big shout out to homeboy JT Tracy.
They haven't beat anybody good.
We don't buy jerseys anymore.
I'm Green Bay, so I hate both of them.
Bad to really make